Good morning, kiddos. It's Mr. Cubbage. It's the day of the SOL, and there's a few things that I would like you to look at real quick. So the first thing that we're going to address is the commutative property. Math properties do appear in your SOL, and it's really a matter of last-minute cramming. You see the word commutative, and you see that commutative has a C and an O. Think of that as change order. And what I mean by that, if you look at the expression below, 6a times 3 times 14q, the other side has the exact same items, a 14q, a 6a, and a 3, but the order has changed, okay? So instead of 14q being at the end, it's now in the beginning, 6a is in the middle, and 3 is at the end. You look at the expression below, this is also multiplication, but it's 3 times a times b equals, on the other side, we've changed the order, it's 3 times b times a, okay? The next property that I want us to look at is the associative property. And that is a property I want you to think of Mean Girls, okay? It's all about your grouping changing. Remember when we talked about that in class. So the parentheses move. The numbers stay in this exact same spot. 2C4, 2. On the other side, you have 2C4 and 2. But the only thing that changes is the parentheses move. So with associative, the parentheses is moving. The last property that you have to kind of memorize is distributive. And with the distributive property, the number that is on the outside, so this is a 7, is going to multiply each item, okay, within the parentheses. So 7 times 2q, bring that down, keep your sign, so it's a plus, and then 7 times 3, okay? I doubt you're going to be asked to solve the distributive property on your SOL, but you may be asked to identify it. So if you see something that looks like that, it's distributive. So just real quick, commutative, you change order. The numbers are going to be in different spots on either side of the equal sign. Associative, you change the way the parentheses are. So the parentheses moves, but the numbers do not. And distributive, the number on the outside multiplies each item separately that's inside the parentheses. Another area that is troublesome for kids on the SOL is when you have composite or irregular shapes. So in this case, if I needed to find the area of this shape, I have to divide it into two shapes that I have an area formula for two rectangles. Keep in mind that you have to find the missing lengths, okay? This shape is going to be this, the length, times the width, okay? And you would do 23 minus 11 to get that, which is 12. And you would do 14, the whole length is 14, but not that section of it. This section of it is going to be 14 minus the 9. And so in that case, 14 minus 9 is 5. And then you will do your length times width. 12 times 5 is 60. So that rectangle is 60 centimeters squared. And this one is 23 by 9. A lot of people will want to do 23 by 14, but you only want this section of it, and that's only 9, which is 207. And you add the two together, and you get 267. Okay? Again, if you don't know how to do that, or you can't remember, the world isn't over. You're still going to do well on your SOL because you know enough. The last piece is if you have a shape like that with a half a circle, okay, that's a semicircle. It's only half of a circle. You're still going to use your formula for a circle, but you're going to divide your answer by 2 because you only have half of the circle. And if it's looking for perimeter, remember the perimeter of a circle is your circumference, okay? It's a circumference formula. Circumference. Now, needless to say, on this SOL, I know that you guys have quite a bit of work that you have to do. Um, that that might involve area and perimeter, or might involve angles, or areas that you guys kind of struggled with throughout the year. And so you might get nervous. But I do want to let you know that the majority of the SOL will be stuff that you have aced these past couple days. So breathe, take it easy. You're going to do fine. All right, kids, good luck. All I do is pass, 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 no matter what. Got SOLs on my mind and I never get enough. Step up in the testing rooms, everybody's brain functions go up, and they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Meow, 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 meow. All I do is pass, pass, pass. I don't know the rest, so peace out, kiddos.